flows for balance. We're gonna go through 2 flows with 3 poses each for the balancing. All right, so let's do our first one, which is gonna be a mountain, chair, and tree transition. We're gonna stand nice and tall in our mountain. Let's bring our toes actually touching here, slight gap between our heels, so we are ready for our chair pose. We're gonna take a nice, hands gonna come by our side, nice, long mountain pose here. Let's find our breath. In and out. And then when you're ready, on our next inhale, let's sit back into our chairs. So let's take a moment here. I'll come home sideways. Our tailbones tucked in, our belly buttons pressed in. We can look down and see our toes. If not, let's come up a little higher. Biceps are framing the ears, shoulders are down. Inhale and exhale here. One more inhale and exhale. And let's prepare for that tree pose. We're gonna come to stand on our left leg. Our right leg is gonna become weightless, and we're gonna bring it over to a kickstand. Tree is excellent when practiced next to the wall. So we could just bring it like this. Use the wall for balance. We can use it with our hand for balance. Anywhere, any modification that works for you is great. If you're standing without the support of the wall, kickstand is fantastic. Bringing the leg a little bit higher into your calf is a beautiful place to be. Or if you'd like to bring it higher, the most important thing is not to be pressing into our joint, into our knee. So it would have to be into the inner thigh. This is the next place to bring the leg, but anywhere along the leg, as long as we're not pressing into our knee is great. The hands can stay side by side. You can grow your tree. You can sway from side to side. Find one point in front of you that's not moving. Fix your gaze there. That helps with our balance and concentration. If you feel really good and you found this balance, you feel really strong, close your eyes and feel the difference that makes. The balance changes so much. Open the eyes when you're ready. And we're gonna bring both legs down. We're gonna shake it out and get ready for our next side. So toes are touching, slight gap between the heels. Our mountain pose here. Nice and tall, shoulders are down, shoulder blades are reaching one towards the other, belly buttons pressed. Nice tall mountain, maybe closing your eyes, feeling your crown reach up and elongate your spine. Nice inhale here and exhale and inhale. And exhale. And preparing for our chair. Inhale, sit back, chair pose. Taking the same adjustments as we did in our first one. Taking a peek down, making sure we can see our toes. Tucking our tailbone in, belly buttons pressed in. Biceps are framing the ears, shoulders are down. And breathe. So much strengthening and so much concentration in this pose here. Inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths. Last cycle of breath here. And then preparing to stand tall on our right leg and use that as a base for our tree on this side. Hands can also be at our hips. And then the leg variation, wherever it takes you, growing your tree nice and tall. Finding a spot in front of you that's not moving. Really pressing the hips towards one another, not popping our hip to one side. And then releasing your hands, shaking it out and coming out of your tree pose. And now now that we went through these slowly, we're gonna move through them one breath at a time to bring that balance and that concentration and build that beautiful balance and strength. Alrighty, starting with our mountain pose, we're gonna bring hands by our side, nice big inhale and exhale. And our next inhale, let's sit into our chair. Inhale here and exhale, and then inhale into the tree and exhale and release. And right on to the other side. Inhale, mountain pose, hands by the side. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, sit back into the chair. Exhale into the chair. Inhale, rise up, tree on the other side. Beautiful. And exhale, shake it out. Let's move through this 2 more times. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, chair. Exhale, chair. Inhale, nice tall tree. Exhale, nice tall tree. Bringing hands down and both feet down, tree pose. Inhale, tree. And exhale, tree. Inhale, chair. And exhale, chair. Inhale, tree. And exhale, tree. And then bringing both down, mountain. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, chair. And exhale, chair. Inhale, tree. And exhale, tree. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, chair. And exhale, chair. Inhale, tree. And exhale, tree. Inhale, mountain. Beautiful, great job. Our second flow for balancing is gonna be a combination of downward facing dog, into a lunge, into a warrior 2. So beginning with our downward facing dog, there's a few options of getting into there. We can just start from hands and knees, bend our knees that way. We can start from a sun salutation. We can work that in. So I'll just demonstrate it from the tabletop. From our tabletop, tuck the toes in, come up, downward facing dog. From our downward facing dog, inhale, right leg goes up. Inhale, bend the knee, bring it towards the nose, and then step the leg through. Find your balance here. Grounding through the front leg. The back leg is at the ball of the foot. When you're ready, slowly with control, come up into your lunge. In our lunge, we're on the ball of the back foot, or we're dropping down to the knee, whatever feels more stable. Finding that balance, working up to a lunge if you are on your bent knee. And then we're gonna open up, warrior 2. Beautiful. And then coming back, shaking it out. Let's do it over on the other side. So coming back onto our knees, hands down, downward facing dog. The left leg's gonna come up, bend the knee, bring it in, step it through. Find your base for your lunge here. Come up in your lunge, inhale up, and then open up to your lunge, to your warrior 2, this way. Beautiful. An option here to practice this a few more times. Close back, come back into the lunge. Bring the hands down and bring both feet back to a plank. Come up into a downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg goes up. Bend the knee, bring it in, step it through. Lunges this lunge on the side, inhale. And then open up, warrior two. Inhale, close that back, pivot on that back foot. Hands come down, high plank, downward facing dog. Left leg goes up. Inhale, step it through. Come up, lunge on this side. Nice big inhale, exhale, pivot, and open up to a warrior two. Beautiful. So you can practice these two flows as many times as it feels good. It builds balance. It also builds strength from the lunges and from the downward facing dog. All right, let's move on to the next one.